Well, cut it.
Okay, welcome back, guys. My name is Jandrika. I'm here today with my mother and my grandmother, and we're having story time today. And today, Grandma is gonna tell the story of
How I found out that you, my granddaughter, that I was going to be a grandmother for the second time. And I was going to get a granddaughter.
Okay, so that's what we're about to be going to. So let's get to the video. Woo! Dre Empire, let's go!
Okay. So I want to tell you the story of your mom, the birth of you, okay? You know, first beginning, and this is the truth. It's really the truth. When you were born, I found out that your mom was pregnant 2 weeks before you were born. Your mom never told me that she was pregnant with you. So I took your mom when mom told me that the teachers was concerned about her getting big. So I said,
because I went to a private all-girls Catholic school. So the principal, which was a nun, she called me into the office and told me that there was concerns around the school that I had gained weight, and I looked as though I was possibly pregnant.
So I told your mom, I said, to stop the rumors. Let's bring you to the doctor and we'll find out. So I took her to a clinic to take a pregnancy test. In the meantime, I'm talking to her on our way for her to get the pregnancy test. I'm asking her questions like, are you pregnant? Have you had sex? And she told me no, she was not pregnant, and no, that she wasn't having sex. And she said, in other words, like she's pure as the driven snow and there ain't no dry. So, of course, that sounds good. That's what I wanted to hear. So I brought her over to the clinic and they admitted a pregnancy test. And in the meantime, she's sitting there and I'm still asking her the same questions. Are you pregnant? Have you had sex? And she's still saying no. Why don't you lying? So the nurse comes back. The nurse come back and the nurse, I say, is she pregnant? And the nurse says, anything that you want to tell your mom? And she said no. She said, you sure? Is anything that you want to tell your mom? And she still said no. So the nurse said, well, I'm going to step out for a minute. And I asked her again. And she said no, she was not pregnant. Now, why she said no, I don't know, because now the test papers is right there to tell if she's pregnant or not. So not only did she lie about having sex, she lied about not being pregnant also. So that was 2 pills I had to swallow. First, that she had sex, and second, that she was pregnant with you. And 2 weeks later, you were born. So I had to adjust to, and I still, and she laughing. And she knows.
We can laugh now. It's like
my
almost
question
18
is,
years.
I know it's almost 18 years, but my question was that why she felt that she couldn't talk to me. I thought we had that kind of relationship where she could have told me. She could have told me that she was having sex. I wouldn't have been happy about it. But then if I could have been more prepared and had her prepared, that she would not have been so young having a baby. Even though, she was 17. She just had made 17 in June. And you were born in...
like 4 months later.
4 months later. So that was, pretty close. And that's something that you have to adjust to. Then she has to finish school. And come May of 2000, that she still had to go to school and finish school. So in the meantime, we're trying to adjust to a new baby in the home. And, of course, the school put her out because it was an all-girls school. So we had to find another school for her to attend. So she couldn't wait 4 to 6 weeks until they have to. I mean, 4 to 6 weeks till to be better to go to to go to school. So she had to go once she came out the hospital, and maybe in a week later, she was back in school because we had to make sure that she graduated. Come May, she had to graduate. It was no doubt.
It was like
that she was going to finish. Because she had to make a way, because she didn't now she have a baby, so she had to do the right things, and she was gonna graduate regardless. It was no way she wasn't gonna graduate. So it all worked out, and look what I have. I have a granddaughter, and I love her.
You're welcome.
Really, nigga?
Now how it was did, I wasn't too happy with, but at least, and then the most thing that. I'm blessed that you came out healthy because she didn't see a doctor until 2 weeks prior to giving birth. So there's a God. It's definitely a God. Anything else, Kira, I also want to say? I still want to know why you felt that you couldn't tell. And if you give me an answer, you're 35 now. You could tell me now. If you didn't want to tell me when you were 17.
The doctor said a lot of people, when they're pregnant, they can be in denial about even being pregnant. So I believe that I was in denial.
I believe.
was waiting on that. I believe that I was in denial.
I don't believe you was in denial. I believe that you felt that. I don't even know what to believe, because I know one thing, that you knew a baby was going to come into the world. So you couldn't hide that.
But honestly, when I came home...
Unless you thought I was going to come home and just see a baby crying and you just say you felt it.
No, honestly, when the nun told me that, the principal told me that, honestly and truly, I was offended. I was offended that she told me that. That's why I came home with the attitude and told you, because I was honestly like, who she think she talking to? I honestly had fooled myself into thinking that I wasn't even pregnant.
I'm still trying to figure it out.
I'm telling you, like, I was in denial. That's how much I was in denial, because I felt like I was gonna let you go to school and really like get this woman together and everything. Get the nun. I'm sorry. Get the
you
nun
was gonna
together.
let me go fight a battle that you know you had already
lost. Because in my head, I just knew that I was not pregnant. Like, I was like, this is a dream. I'm not really pregnant. Not really pregnant.
Well, the only thing I can see is...
So I came home and I remember having an attitude like, I can't believe that she said that I was pregnant. But he's with it.
Because you was. So... I want to know why I have gray.
I have gray too.
I have gray.
But the thing is, like, there's a moral to the story.
And the moral is to the story that I don't care how you think things are so bad.
Right.
Or that you feel or believe that you made the biggest mistake in life.
Real.
You can always come and talk to your parents.
Always.
You can always. It's nothing that bad that you can't come and talk to your parents.
Absolutely.
We may be hurt, we may be disappointed, but you can still and always come talk to your parents.
Because that was the thing. From then on, she was there. She was there. She never turned her back on me. She took it, like, I don't know what it is to purchase diapers. I never had to buy diapers, which kind, because she had my back 100%. My mother, she stepped in, she stepped up, she took care of everything. And she also had my nephew at the time, he was 2 years old. So we had like 2 kids under the age of 3 in the house. We had a 2-year-old, he had just turned 2, and then we had a newborn like a week after, 10 days after he turned 2. We had a newborn that came in, and my mom, she killed it. Like, she killed the scene and took care of us. And, like, in my head, and I can't remember back then because, it's ancient. She been here a while. But in my head, you know, I might have was afraid to say anything, but like I might have thought that, you know, I might have thought that maybe she wasn't going to do this or she wasn't going to do that. I don't know what was going through my mind, but she exceeded any expectations or any fears that might have was going through my head, or the things that I might have thought that was gonna happen. It was a total opposite or whatever. So, moral to the story is, talk to your parents. Talk to your parents.
Always feel that you can talk to your parents. It's nothing that bad that you can't talk to your parents.
And you should get with somebody, because that situation could have went totally left.
Different.
It could have been totally bad. But look at us today. Like, all three of us. We're here. We love one another. We're close as possible.
I love my granddaughter, and I have a granddaughter. I just wish our mom would have been open enough to, and we could have went through them 9 months together.
Right. Bye. But we went through the 2 weeks together, and that was like 9 months. All wrapped up in 2 weeks. All wrapped up in 2 weeks. So, talk to your parents, kids. Let your parents know what's going on in your life. There's too many sexually transmitted diseases out here that can kill you, that you can die from. You can hurt yourself. You can put your children in harm. You can put yourself in harm. You can put other people in harm. It's not good. So, always keep open communication with your parents. Right. Even if you feel that they don't understand you, or you don't understand them, or there's an issue, you should always communicate. And that's something that we preach to our kids now more than anything. You know, because this is what your grandmother has a name for her, and the name is
Show Enough.
Not Show Enough. What is her name that you call her all the time? She calls her.
She is my little secret.
She is secret. That is secret. Her nickname. Her nickname.
My little secret.
Her little nickname.
And she's gonna always be my little secret.
It's little secret. So, talk to your parents.
Exactly.
And her name. Yeah.
Give a kiss.
Mwah.
I love you.
Mwah. Love you, mommy. Mwah. Yes, see, that's dope. Like, we love one another, okay?
Okay. And that was our story about how I came to be. You know, it's me. It's me. How she comes thinking for her. But you see, things worked out. And everything is good now.
Sure is.
Sure.
So, thank you. And make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to become a part of the Dri Empire. See y'all in the next video. Bye. And subscribe. Welcome to the Empire. Subscribe.
Hey, you recording? That's a pineapple. It's a pineapple.
Okay, it's time for beans. I'll get ready to say it's time for beans.
You're welcome. I want my money in quarters.
I want mines and pennies.
I'm going.
I have a lot.